This is your weekly moment of growth. I am currently in Los Angeles, California, at an event put on by one of the speakers of Growth Now Movement Live, and I'm one of the speakers here at his event, which is The Thing LA. And I wanted to take a second and just pause and think about Terry Weaver. Terry is the guy who's put together this event and somebody who's really impacted my life. And obviously, we're all blessed to see him at my upcoming event, Growth Now Movement Live in May. And, what I've learned from Terry is the understanding of community and being present and being grateful for the things that we have. I think sometimes we have so much going on in our lives, especially as entrepreneurs and forward thinkers. We have a lot going on, and it's hard for us to be in the present and live in the moment. But Terry said something when he was on my show that I want to share with you guys.
Be present there. Be in the moment. Be where you are. And I get it. There are times where we have to be available and I'm answering this question to my wife. But funny when I'm talking about this because my wife is calling me on the phone. And when you ask me the next question, I'll reply to her via text to let her know I'm doing a podcast interview. And I think it's just important that as much as we can be in the moments and the places we are, it keeps jealousy aside, right? It keeps you from having to apologize to the other part of your life.
It keeps you from having to apologize to the other parts of your life. Think about that for a moment. If we are able to just take a step back and enjoy our surroundings at that very moment, and then the next moment we can enjoy just the same, we no longer have to be so stressed out about are we keeping everybody happy. Just live in the moment. So if we're living in the moment, how do we think of the future? How do we create the greatest life that we possibly want to live? And that's hope. And hope is something that I really believe in and Terry really believes in. And that's having hope that life is going to take care of things for you. It's just about living in the moment and living with intention. Here's what Terry says about hope.
I've always really been passionate about communicating hope to people and about just firing people up to the possibility about, the chance that there is better. And I think hope is the most powerful commodity in the world.
So how do you create hope in your life that sometimes feels hopeless? The key is to surround yourself with people who are going to take you to that next level, to learn from the masters, to continuously put yourself in a positive mindset. One thing that I do to create my own hope is by impacting others and by sharing my message and sharing what I believe is the idea that it doesn't matter where you come from, it matters where you're going. And that is creating an impact in the world. Here's what Terry says about creating an impact in the world.
But when you think about that life is not permanent, Gary Vee talks about we have one at bat.
Yep.
That's really motivating to me. At some point, they're either going to burn me or bury me. And so I get one shot at this thing called life and legacy and the impact I make on my friends and my family and the world.
We get one shot at this thing called life. And I love that saying because it's so true. All we have is right now. All we have are the decisions that we make today to take us to the next level. So make a decision today to make an impact in this world. Take that first step. Start surrounding yourself with the right people, whether that is to buy a ticket to Growth Now Movement Live or The Thing Live in May, to learn from people like Terry Weaver and Susie Miller and Chuck Balsamo and all these incredible people that are speaking at my event. Make the decision today because we only have one shot at life and all we can have is hope and vision. I want to thank you guys for spending the last couple of minutes with myself and Terry. We'll see you next week.